Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress with the Peasant and Forester mod. Okay, so last episode we've gathered some materials and I've been looking for a pick for some time. For some reason they didn't have any at this stockpile, so I had to steal some supplies from one Dwarven fortress, go to another, find I've looked there to see if they have some picks in their stockpiles, but they still didn't have anything. So I found a miner and just traded some of the stolen stuff to him for his pick. So at least we've got a pick here, but let's see what we can do with the smelting, as I promised. In this episode I'll be trying to forge a two-handed sword. So first off we need a blast furnace, and to make a blast furnace we need to go to the mason menu here, and for it we need non-economic blocks. To make non-economic blocks you need to have a pick. So there's the pick, and you need to have some small rocks. So, and to make my life easier, I'll just use the macros. Because sometimes you don't make anything out of the small stones. Okay, so we've got the economic blocks, non-economic blocks, and now let's make ourselves a blast furnace. Okay, next thing we need is an anvil. The anvil can also be made with the mason's menu, and for it we need a hammer, an edged item, and a non-economic blocks. We've already have some non-economic blocks, so we need a hammer. The easiest we can make is a simple stone hammer. We need a single blunt rock, a small rock, and a plant half. So we can take a small rock here, and the plant halves can be made from let's see, from branches. So let's take a few branches here. We'll probably need them. Let's just let's make the hammer. We need to drop let's drop the branches here, and the stone. Okay, so we still need to make the half. The half can be made in the woodworker woodcutting menu from a branch. And my mistake. Let's drop it here. Okay, and now for the hammer. Okay, so now the anvil. This was the anvil, yes. Yes, for the anvil we need a rock hammer, an edged item, and non-economic blocks. Okay, now we need something else. We first need the two-handed sword blade. So the blast furnace, the anvil, we need some metal globes. And to get some metal globes we need a furnace, and we need to smelt something into molten metal. For it we need a blast furnace, an item, and we need some small coal rocks. To make coal rocks we need this. And this item we need a wood furnace. We also need some plant logs and a fuel item. So let's take the battle axe. We will need it in a moment. Let's first get some logs. So to get some logs you need to go up to a tree with an axe equipped, and press the G menu, and you should have the option to follow a tree. It will take a bit of time, and we should... Yes, we need to wait a moment for it to all fall to the ground. So, and let's drop the logs over here. And we needed the wood furnace. Okay, so we're short a bit of stones. I believe these stones were over here. Yes. Let's take a few more. And let's drop them over here. And let's make some more. Okay. Okay, now we need the wood furnace. Okay, now that we have the wood furnace, we can use the furnace operating menu to make coal out of logs. And we still need to get some fuel. And fuel can be done with the adventurer menu, and with cut branches into firewood for fuel. So you can take some an edged item and some branches, and let's drop the firewood here. Now with the furnace operating again, we can make some coal, and we've made some small coal rock, and let's drop those. Okay, and now what do we need next for this? Oh yes, we needed to make some iron gloves. And let's see, let's just smelt the javelins, since we needed 2 of those. And also you needed a leather item. It can be whatever item you want. It can be some leather gloves, some leather caps, whatever that's made from leather. Okay, what next do we need for this? Okay, so we need a blast furnace, anvil. Yeah, yes, we still have the molten iron over here, but it's still not what we need. We need to wait a single tick of time, and now it's iron, just iron. Okay. Okay. Small coal rock, leather, and we need a metal hammer. Okay, so the metal hammer can be made over here with the Gorlak leather, hammer, blast furnace, anvil, coal, and a plant health. Okay, again. Half iron, and it's made. What do we need next? For some reason, the iron doesn't seem to deplete over time when you use it, so that's probably a bug in the crafting system right now. Okay, a hammer, we need tongs. A leather iron hammer, blast furnace, anvil, coal rock, and some iron. Okay, leather iron, yeah. Okay, so we've made the blade of our two-handed sword. And what do we need next for this? The iron blade, the crossguard. So to make a crossguard we need a blast furnace, an anvil, iron, coal rocks, a leather item, and an iron hammer and iron tongs. And we've made a crossguard for ourselves. So I guess we can make the two-handed sword now. We needed a blast furnace, an anvil, a large blade, a crossguard, and some straps. Okay, so to make leather straps you need the letterworker menu, or here cut straps from leather. We can choose the Gorlak leather, and we need shears. So can we make shears out of metal? Hammer, tongs, wedges, chisel, draw knife, throw, hand, plane, saw, sewing and knitting kit. We need a half. Well, we can also make those out of bones. So actually, I think it's easier to make those. I collected some skins and bones of some animals because I knew we will need it. We will need those, and so let's make ourselves some bone shears. And also, let's make a different. Let's make these straps from a different leather, from a loon. Okay, now that we have those straps, we should be able to make the two-handed sword. So that's a large blade, a crossguard, leather straps, small coal rock, and well, we can use also the loon leather for those, but let's use the Gorlak leather, an iron hammer and the tongs. And we've made ourselves, where is it? Over here. We've made ourselves a two-handed iron sword. So that's quite nice. The iron doesn't seem to deplete over here, so that's probably a bug. So if you find some steel items, then I guess you can make yourselves probably a full set of steel armor. Let's see for the armor if you still need, let's say, for a breastplate. Let's use the leather, the iron hammer, the iron tongs, blast furnace, anvil, some coal. Yeah, for those you need. Did I need one or two? Yes, I should need three. So, oh, I guess there's a book here as well. It goes from 3 to -7. Well, that's probably a bug in the crafting system, but I guess in the newer versions it will be fixed. Okay, and the straps. Oh, I guess the straps are at least what they should be. Let's turn another balloon. And let's make some more straps. Oh, not this one. Or I guess maybe those items have charges and that one had 10 left, so maybe. Yeah, and I've made an iron breastplate. Would need to remove something here. Oh, I already had a iron breastplate, but you can see that I've made one for myself. So I guess that's it for the smithing tutorial of sorts, let's say, smithing episode. So I guess that will be all for this episode, and I will probably retire this character somewhere. Maybe I will go here and retire the character in those hillocks, and for maybe I will make another character for a proper adventure and not just a smithing episode. But I will do it in the off camera. So I guess that's it for this episode. I hope to see you in the next one. So see you next time.